So in today's video, I'm going to explain why I love this scene of Luke Skywalker in the Mandalorian season finale. I think I speak for majority Star Wars fans when I say this was just one of those scenes that was emotionally so good and so epic that it had majority of us in tears. Because, well, I'm going to explain in this video why. And, I mean, what an absolute finale it was. What a scene this is. So I'm going to break it down and tell you guys exactly why we love this scene so much now that it's come out. So give us a like, subscribe as well, and let's just jump straight into this.
Perfect.
So it all starts off when we are seeing the Dark Troopers punch their way through the door, the blast doors, and we think there is no hope left. This is it. There is no hope left. You see Grogu, he is starting to lose hope. He's starting to lose faith, and you can see it in his body language where he's basically given up. And majority of them are just thinking, when Gideon tells them, you're all going to die. It's going to be a valiant last stand, but you're all going to die by me and the child. And you think that sense of hope. And then you see the X-Wing come in. One X-Wing. Just one X-Wing comes flying in. And you just... What I love is Grogu. You just see his spirit lifted. The sense of hope reinstalled inside him. And that to me, when I saw that, I just instantly knew that this could only be one person. That and the X-Wing. Only one person could this be. Only one person in the galaxy has ever instilled such hope in someone, which is what Luke Skywalker is all about. It's about the hope. No matter how bad or tough things are, he will never give up, and there is always that sense of hope when he's around, and Grogu gets that. And then you start to see this figured person who's cloaked just absolutely start wrecking the Dark Troopers with a lightsaber. And then it pans to Moff Gideon's face, and the sheer fear on Gideon's face just shows you how feared Luke Skywalker is throughout the Empire. And you can just see how scared Gideon really is, knowing exactly who it is. And then you see Luke just absolutely start wrecking everyone. Gideon is that scared that he attempts to kill himself because he doesn't want to face Luke. He has heard the legend, the story, and that's Luke, the legend and the story, the fear that he goes out, that this guy is a Jedi that you don't want to mess with. And then we get the scenes of just Luke wrecking them. I mean wrecking the Dark Troopers like no tomorrow. Very, very similar to the way Darth Vader, his father, wrecks the Rebel Troopers in Rogue One. Except Luke is just absolutely pinpoint accurate and finesse with this. Two different scenes. Very two different scenes. But then he goes up the elevator and he comes out of that elevator. And I tell you what, seeing him come out of that elevator and execute the maneuvers he does was just pure joy. And I think most Star Wars fans were just in tears, losing their stuff at this moment. I mean, how good is that? Behind the... when he brings the Dark Trooper in, slices him and does the behind, and then just continues on, and then he crushes the last one. Legends Luke. Now, what makes this so emotional for us Star Wars fan? Because we have wanted to see Luke like he was depicted in the Legends novels, in the Legends comics, in Legends period, of one of the most, if not the most powerful Jedi to ever exist. Like, this guy is supposed to be the cream of the bunch, like the top-notch guy. He is the best of the best, the GOAT, the greatest Jedi. When we got the sequel trilogies, we didn't get that Luke. We got a coward, skimmered, un-Jedi-like Luke that just did not feel like that character at all. All the sense of hope gone out of that character. And in this particular moment, Star Wars fans around the whole entire world for 40 years have been waiting to see their childhood hero be the person that they knew who he was, the person they wanted to see, and the person to instill hope in them. This is what we got. This is why we find it so emotional. You can sit there and say, oh, it's just a fictional character. It's not real. Cool. We don't care. Because not every time in the whole entire world you look up to a person that is real. There is multiple times where you follow a show, a TV show, a movies, anything that have fictional characters, and you instill their values in yourself. You look up to them. We all have that. And Luke has been that for many, many, many people. And to see him be destroyed in the sequel trilogy the way he did, to be robbed of the moment of not seeing Grandmaster Luke absolutely chop down fools and wreck fools, showcase the power that he has, why he is the most feared Jedi, why he is the greatest Jedi, why he's the most powerfulest Jedi ever. And in this particular moment, Filoni and Favreau gave us exactly what we wanted. And it was so emotional to just feel like a kid. That's what this scene did. It took you back to your childhood. To see this was just, the little kid in me was coming out, and I was just sitting there in awe, tears, emotion, just overwhelmed, because I got to see my childhood hero be the person I wanted, being the person I looked up to, reinstalling that hope inside of me after it being destroyed after the sequel trilogy. This is why we love it. We got what we finally wanted, what we finally deserved as Star Wars fans. We got to see Luke be Luke in the light we've always wanted to see. Pure badass. And the finesse, the way it was executed, was top notch. And I can tell you now, on behalf of all Star Wars fans, we are so grateful to have this. This will go down, I'm sure, with the Vader scene as one of the greatest scenes ever in Star Wars history. We absolutely loved it. You can check the reactions of people crying, just losing their shit. I mean, it is an emotional moment. It is very emotional. To see your childhood hero restored like that is something else. So that's why we love it. And you know what? If there's people out there saying, oh, it's not that very good, I don't give a fuck. Fuck you all. Leave us alone. We don't care. We fucking love it. And we will love this shit forever. It is the greatest fucking thing. I don't care what you all say. I loved it. It was perfect in my opinion. Absolutely perfect. Yes, the CGI is bad, but I don't give a fuck. This was absolutely epic and awesome, and I'm going to love it forever because they finally gave me what I want. And you know what? Us Star Wars fans, we don't care. We don't care what anyone else says. If you got a problem with us, bill us. So give us a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.